Hi everyone, Katie Sutton here, intuitive channel and founder of Zen Within Academy with Ruthie Cohen Joyner today. We have a very special event coming up on May 4th called Alive in the Feminine Celebrating You, which is a day retreat at Ruthie's Farm in Concord, North Carolina. And we both wanted to come on and help you to get to know us a little bit more and share a little bit more about the event and what we think Alive in the Feminine really means. So welcome, Ruthie. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Katie, for setting this up so we can talk about Alive in the Feminine.
Ruthie, I'd love to hear from you about what being in alive in the feminine energy means to you. I think each of us run our feminine essence in different ways, and we relate to that term in different ways. And I would love to hear from you about what that means.
So, in working with my clients, and I'm an EFT practitioner and Akashic Record consultant, so I bring together the Akashic Records and EFT tapping when I work with my clients. And what's been coming through a lot is how so many women have been trained to be more in the masculine, meaning that we are taught to do more, be busy, that your worth is based on how much you do instead of who you are in your being. So, in working with women lately, it's been so much about slow down, play, be creative, have fun, that your joy, your creativity, who you're meant to be comes through when you're in that feminine space, when you're in that feminine energy of playfulness, lightheartedness, and it just shifts everything for you when you're not stuck in the rat race of got to do more, got to do more, got to do more.
Yeah, I think when I started working with my feminine energy coming out of the corporate environment, it was always about pulling out of that doing and finding that balance. And I know the women that I work with have a hard time finding that balance. And that's why they show up to do energy work and to do some healing work on themselves to be more present in that. Can you share a little bit about the farm as well, since we're talking about being connected to nature and our feminine energy?
Yeah, so this is my husband's home place, meaning that the original house was built, we believe, in 1903, and that the property has been in his family for at least 125 years. So it's a beautiful 21-acre spread in Cabarrus County where there's a pond and there's fields and there's wooded areas. There's an old barn. So it's just a really beautiful space. There's just a feeling that you get there. And Katie, you've been there for us and blessed it for us right after we took ownership of it. It's a sacred space and it just feels really good. And because I do a lot of healing work there with clients, friends, etc., you can feel that energy there too.
I remember when I came out to do the blessing in 2018, and I was amazed at how much quartz is on your property and
True.
how beautiful the energy is there. And you really feel, even though we're not far outside of Charlotte, you feel like you're in the middle of the country and getting to really connect into nature and drop out of that really busy city energy that I think keeps us in that masculine go hustle frequency. So it's the perfect place for us to be celebrating being in our feminine energy.
And it's a good space to really slow down and relax, rejuvenate, refresh, all those things that we so desperately need. And in the spring energy, it's such a beautiful time, renewal and all that. I'm really excited about doing this.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited to bring in some sound healing and some channeled teachings from Mother Earth as I have developed in my connection to being in my feminine energy. Pretty much the thing that keeps me connected to that because I'm working hard all the time, just like you are, to help people, is to go out into nature and really cultivate that connection, that grounded connection to Mother Earth. So I'm excited to bring in her energy through sound healing and some channeled teachings and meditations to help the women to connect with that supportive energy of Pachamama that helps us to really stay connected to our divine feminine essence. And everybody shows up in a different way in their feminine energy. We're like a tapestry. And I think Mother Earth is a really good example of that because she presents in so many different ways in her natural form. So I'm excited to weave those teachings into as we come together on your property.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to doing a little ritual that I like called the belief cloak process, where we'll be taking all of our cultural beliefs that we have just solidified and think they are who we are, and just letting those go, throwing them into the fire and creating something new and different. And we're also building in some time to be alone so that you can go out on the land and have a little time on your own to journal, to dance, whatever you wanna do, and at the end, we're gonna do some celebration together, so
It's going to be an amazing day. So, again, it's Saturday, May 4th from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. up at Ruthie's Farm in Concord. You'll get the address when you register. And it's called Alive in the Feminine Celebrating You. And you'll bring your own lunch, bring a chair, and we'll hang out outside together on the property, really working through some healing and some connection time and celebrating being in our feminine energy and our feminine bodies. We're really excited to have you all join us. There's still time to register. It is $65 for one ticket, or you can bring a friend and get a little discount. It's 111 for two tickets. So we'd love to have you on Saturday, May 4th at Alive in the Feminine Celebrating You. Anything you want to add before we close, Ruthie?
just wanna say if you feel led to join us, we would love to have you and look forward to meeting some new people.
Check out the information below this video. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Ruthie or I via our websites. We can answer any questions you have, but we would love to have you join us on Saturday, May 4th. Thanks,
Alright,
everybody.
thank you.